Right, here's a little bit of shark and kingy action from earlier this week. We're diving in the Gulf, which is notoriously sharky at this time of year. And they'd been hanging out on the reef with us as we were doing a few drops, and we'd give them a slap every now and then just to sort of let them know that we weren't bothered by them, and in the hopes that they'd leave us alone. But anyway, Royden jumps out and starts cooking lunch, and I went for another drop on this ledge, and in the distance spotted this huge school of kangs cruising past. So I pushed out a bit more and started drifting towards them, sinking down and down to about 15-16 meters, and then had a couple of the stragglers of the school turn back and sort of start to vortex me a little bit. Then saw this bigger one down below, put a shaft into him, and then had the rest of the school come rocketing back towards me. A pretty big school of fish, and most of them were sort of over that metre long mark, with the one that I shot being at 118. But as you can see, it almost spooled the reel on my gun, so I gave that to Royden and said, please don't let go. You can also see Helmy pulling in a snapper at the same time. But yeah, started fighting this kingy, got a little bit of help from Helmy, but then he let go of the line and focused on his yoga instead. But we got wrapped around the anchor a couple of times, and then the fish just wouldn't give up. I thought I had it under control a few times, and then eventually the sharks moved in, and it was only then that the kingy sort of gave up and started playing dead. It just had predators on all sides, I guess, but I sort of managed to pull it up to the surface and out of the shark's mouth a few times before Royden actually got a hand on the line and pulled it onto the bow of the boat. So cheers to Royden and bad luck for the shark, but I still had to get back in the water and sort of untie my shooting line from around the anchor. So just under the bowline there and pulled it through, but yeah, all's well that ends well, so cheers.